Do you watch anime?
Today I will recreate Blue Lock's hardest goals. Blue Lock is a popular football series that displays the most spectacular goals. And when watching Blue Lock, I'm always fascinated by the goals. But then I started thinking to myself, is it actually possible to score these goals? I wanted to find out immediately. So today I will recreate 12 of Blue Lock's goals and see if it's actually possible to score these goals. Starting off with a simple goal in the upper right.
Oh, come on, man, that's easy. Hey.
Now that was the easy one. But the further we get in the video, the more impossible the goals get.
Alright, y'all. The next one is I have to reach the top right again, but this time I have to do it from a distance of 27 meters.
The next goal is also scored by Bachira. It's a powerful kick that hits the net directly.
But first we need to measure the distance.
1, 2, 3, 14, 15, 16, 17, 25, 26, 27.
Okay, I should be able to do this. Let's go. Obviously, Bachira is a very strong guy. He has a great physique and has great legs, so he can reach it very easy. I don't know if I'm able to do that because my legs don't have a lot of power.
But that was not the only problem I had to face.
This shit look nasty as
I haven't played football for over a year right now.
Practice makes perfect.
So I needed some time to warm up.
Ah. Oh, ah.
But after 20 minutes of warming up, I felt the old me coming back again.
At the end of this year, we want to have 2K subscribers, alright? Subscribe. The most annoying thing is, I cannot give up right now because I've been so close. If I give up right now, you will be upset, I will be upset, everybody will be upset. Practice makes perfect.
And indeed, after some time, practice does make perfect.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh. Oh. Come on. Oh.
Okay, for this goal, I don't have to kick the ball. I actually have to head the ball. Koen is a high jumper, so heading is one of his strong points. But in order to complete this goal, I need someone to assist me. And luckily, my friend Timo, who also participated in the bodybuilders video, will help me with assists. And our chemistry was spot on, because within minutes, we actually got the goal. And with this, we complete the easy goals.
Let's go!
Alright, the warming up is over and now it's time to actually start creating good goals.
This time I will try Isagi, direct shot. What I have to do, I have to just shoot directly from the air. Should be easy. Let's do it.
But to be honest, it sounds a lot easier than it actually is. And it didn't take long before I actually started to notice this.
Oh. Oh. Ah.
I've been a defender for a long time, and as a defender, you just shoot the ball on sight. So I tried to do the same thing, and I tried to kick the ball blindly, but that obviously didn't work. So I had to think for a little, and I actually understood that there's an art behind the direct shot. Because if you look at the professionals and even Isagi, there are a few things happening. First, you need to know in what direction to shoot the ball. So have a little glimpse of where you want to shoot, and when you've done that, you lock in with the ball. And don't lose sight of it. While you keep looking at the ball, move in a direction where you can kick the ball in the best way possible. And for the last... Next up was Kunigami's direct shot, and this was pretty easy since I applied the same rules for Isagi's goal. Nagi is one of the craziest players Blue Lock has, and when trying to score his goals, I understood why. This wasn't even the most difficult goal, but it was hard to recreate for several reasons. The ball is moving in the same direction as you, so you either have to focus on the ball or in front of you so you can see where you're going. I chose to focus on the ball because I don't have the instincts to guess where the ball will land. And that is something Nagi did have, because if you look at the way he scored, he didn't even look at the ball. Maybe this is the key that separates Nagi and me. So for the first time in this video, I actually believed I couldn't do this.
Oh. Okay. Oh.
But then, this happened. Alright. I know it wasn't the same way Nagi scored, but it would take a very long time before I could actually recreate the same goal. And my friend Timo was happy to help, but he also had a specific time to go, so I had to invest my time wisely. And we are in November. This may be one of the last days where the sun is fully out and the weather is not cold.
Damn.
So that means that I need to hurry and finish up the 4 remaining goals. Alright, we're finally come to the point of this video, the hard goals. And let me tell you one thing, if you're able to score these goals during an actual match, all the people will remember the crazy trick you just done. But that's only if you're able to score these goals.
Alright, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do another Nagi trap. I don't know what it is, but Nagi is a very good player and all of his shots are hard. What we're gonna do is I have to trap the ball. I have to put the ball behind me so I can do a bicycle kick.
I thought I would be a little better at trapping, but nothing could be further from the truth.
Kobe.
And you know what? This is actually the moment I started to hate Nagi. I've been playing football for over 13 years and I look like an absolute fool while trying to recreate his goal. And this nigga Nagi has played football for 6 months and pulls stuff like this out of his ass. Man, that's some more bullshit. So after 30 minutes, I just gave up. I just couldn't do it. But it wasn't over yet because my friend Tima, he wanted to give it a try.
Alright, he's gonna try it right now to see how hard it is. How you gonna do it, bro?
Let's see.
Tima and I have played football together for a long time, so our chemistry is on point. But if you ask me though, there was actually no way he would.
What the fuck, yo?
And that's why you have friends, people, to strengthen each other's weaknesses. And that wasn't the only time Tima would actually help in this video. We recreated Rin's goal by jumping over a tackle and shooting the ball whilst you're still mid-air. While we didn't pull it off mid-air, I think it's still good to go.
Tima for the win!
Come on.
We have scored some crazy goals today. But beforehand, I never believed they were impossible. But for the final 2 goals, I did think they were impossible too. Because stopping the ball mid-air whilst it's spinning, what the fuck? And finishing it with direct shot, you only see the F2 or the skill twins pull that off. Not a person like me, right?
Oh my god! Ah! No! No, 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 no! Oh my god! Ah!
That's the next goal we have to recreate. With this goal, Nagi is getting an assist from his teammate, but he's getting blocked by Rin. He pretends he's shooting the ball, but he just scrapes it, which makes the ball spin mid-air and stay still in the same place. In this way, he gave himself enough time and room to actually shoot the ball and score the goal. That was the little bit of hope I needed to actually try and finish this goal, because I saw it was possible.
It's possible. It's possible. It's possible.
I just needed some more time to practice. And minutes later, and with this, we finished the hard goals. And let me put it in perspective. So from goal 1 to goal 6, which is the most difficult one of the medium goals, it took me around 1 hour to recreate those goals. For the hard goals, I actually needed 2.5 hours. And now there's only 1 goal left. And this one really is the most difficult of this video, because everything needs to be perfect for this goal. You need to be flexible. You need to have fast feet, because that's what you need for the Nagi's juggling goal. A goal where you get an assist, and instead of shooting it right away like Isagi, you let the ball fly under your first leg and kick it immediately with the other leg. Nagi has overpowered me with 2 goals already, which I couldn't recreate. So I had no confidence for this goal at all. As you can see, this wasn't easy. I was either too slow, or the pass wasn't optimal, or my timing was off. And remember, Tima had a specific time to go, and right now we only had 10 minutes left before he actually had to go. So 10 minutes was my one and only chance to complete this challenge, to finish this video on a good note. And it was my last chance to record this in the beautiful sun. My skin is not made for rain, I'm telling you. So I kept trying and trying.
Practice makes perfect. Today I will recreate 10 of Blue Lock's hardest goals, and this is one of them.
And this was the easiest of the hardest goals, because further in this video we encounter iconic Blue Lock goals that people deem impossible in real life. I truly wasn't confident about scoring these goals, but lucky for me, a special guest will help me later in this video.
Sorry, I told you, man. Before we can get to these goals and we can see the special guest, I need to score this goal first.
The next goal is Rin's corner goal, in which he scores directly from the corner position. My curve was pretty strong, so I believe this goal would be done in under 10 tries. My shots had either too much curve or too little curve. And that wasn't the worst thing. The worst thing was that sometimes I actually got close. And at some point, this really started to annoy me.
Of het is te veel of het is te weinig. Het is nooit precies goed. I want to give a big shout out to my boy Food, who is helping me over here, man.
This would actually be the goal, but it was stopped by the cover. So I allowed myself to count the next goal, even if it doesn't come in the top bin.
Hey, ik begin er juist zo klaar mee te worden, hè?
Never give up.
All my days.
Never give up.
I needed those words, bro. Never give up.
And eventually, I managed to do it.
Wow, let's go. Let's go.
Now it's time to recreate the next goal, which is Chigiri's goal, when he had a speed duel against Zantetsu. But in order to do that, I need a second player. And I couldn't call Tima because he was unavailable. And my friend Fudu, he had to go as well. So I only had one more person to ask.
Yo, Babatunde.
Let me introduce you to my best friend. He goes by Babatunde, and we have known each other since we were 5 years old. Babatunde is also a phenomenal football player with a lot of experience in football. And today, he will help us score these immensely hard goals, such as this one of Chigiri, when he had a race battle against Zantetsu. Even at full speed, he was able to cut inside and score a goal in the upper right. And to determine who would beat Chigiri in this situation, we did a race battle.
Okay, so because I'm faster, I'm gonna be Chigiri in this situation. So my objective is to score in the upper right.
You would say it's easy to score a goal like this, but the element that makes it hard is that everything is done at full speed, so you don't have as much control as standing still. Another thing is that running costs a lot of energy, so I was pressured to score this goal with the least amount of tries. But lucky for us, we scored it with the third try.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go.
What we're gonna do right now, I'm gonna do the Gargamaru heel kick. Even though it wasn't a goal, I'm still gonna do it because it was freaking amazing.
The scorpion kick is a well-known move in the football world. But in my 13 years of playing football, I've never performed the scorpion kick. So today, I wanted to find out how difficult it really is. Babatunde tried to give me instructions, but there was one step I was skipping the entire time.
Okay, so we came to the conclusion that I'm afraid of fall damage.
And if you think I'm a pussy, let's take a look at the grass. This is short, old, and plastic grass. And anybody who has played football knows that this type of grass is the equivalent of gravel in concrete.
I'm gonna practice the jump right now. So enjoy the little skit.
This may seem weird, but by doing this, I really got used to falling down on this type of surface. And while I was practicing this, Babatunde came very close to the goal he has to do next. And after 5 minutes of doing this, I tried again. This is the closest I got. And after 1 hour of trying, I gave this Gargamaru goal a rest. Man, I truly felt bad about not being able to score that goal. So I hope that Babatunde would at least score his goal.
Right now, Babatunde's gonna try the Itoshi side shot.
Side dribbles almost all the way to the back line, which seems an impossible spot to score from. But he still manages to shoot the ball directly to the net. The thing that makes this goal hard is that you're shooting with your outside foot. You kind of have to twist your entire body in order to shoot the ball in the right direction.
Oh my god!
By this time, Babatunde was ready to wrap it up. But then I remembered the time I wanted to give up, and my friend supported me. That's my role right now. I told Babatunde that he had imagined himself scoring the goal, because all success starts in the head. Ronaldo imagined himself what type of future he wanted. Isagi is constantly imagining the outcome which is the best for him. I imagine reaching 10k subs, and if you truly believe in that imagination, the real magic happens. Now it's time for me to believe in myself again. I've already scored an Isagi direct shot before, but I did it while standing still. Now I have to run towards the goal with a perfect pass towards me. But I started to get the gist of it fairly quickly by implementing the keys I used when I first tried the Isagi shot. So it was a matter of time before I hit the shot.
Alright, this is officially day 2, y'all. We're recording for 2 days. It's crazy. I know. But right now, what I'm gonna do is the Nagi's juggling goal. So in the previous video, I made a mistake. I thought I did the Nagi's juggling goal, but I actually did the 2-gun volley by Isagi. So this time, I will actually do the Nagi's juggling goal.
After 3 tries, I already knew this goal was not gonna happen. But Babatunde was quick to realize that we were doing something wrong.
Bro, apparently this shot is way easier than we thought. Nagi is receiving a pass, but the ball bounced on the ground before it gets to Nagi. This makes it way easier for Nagi to control the ball. But that's what I'm gonna do right now. Oh!
And this didn't feel good at all, because the last 3 shots didn't take as long as I expected to. If things are going way too good, it means that something bad is about to happen.
I'm practicing the Nagi under 20 goal. The trap is hard, lifting the ball up is hard. It's crazy. I really don't know. I really don't know if I'm gonna. I really don't know if we're able to. I don't know.
Now, it's time for the Nagi's 5-stage shot. I'm not gonna do this. Babatunde is gonna do this right now. I'm gonna follow him with this camera right here, so it's more fun for you guys, and enjoy the clip.
We don't have 5 defenders at our disposal, so we added some rules. Just like Nagi, we get 1 chance to trap the ball, and immediately after, you must start with juggling the ball. And whilst you're juggling, the ball must spin.
2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my God.
Ah! It took Babatunde some time to actually understand the technique behind this shot, so I wanted to give it a try myself to see how hard it was. But the hardest part comes at the end, because when shooting the ball, it has a lot of spin to it, and it's almost impossible to shoot with control whilst the ball is spinning. But after some time, you do get the hang of it fairly quickly.
Oh, hell yeah, nigga. No, nigga.
And Babatunde was now confident that he would do it in the next 5 tries. And don't ask me why, but he said that he needed to hit the ball with a ping pang sound instead of a heavy bang.
What?
At the end of the day, the person who's performing needs to understand what he or she is doing and not worry about other people not understanding. You just need to have trust in your understanding and that you can hit your goal.
I told you, man. I told you, man. I let him here ping, no doof, man. Fuck, nigga.
And now it is time for the 3rd and last goal of the level 3 heart, the Big Bang Drive, which is a goal that has been requested by so many of you guys. The Big Bang Drive is a bicycle kick from a great distance with amazing power, similar to the goal Zlatan Ibrahimovic performed. Keep in mind that this is Babatunde's 2nd day of recording and the 3rd day for me. Combined, we've almost played 24 hours of football. That's 16 full football matches in 1 day. We were absolutely depleted. So Babatunde and I made the agreement that if our goal comes close to that of Shido, that we would count it. I started off pretty bad and the balls were flying all over the place. Pause. And while I was shooting, I realized something Shido did which I wasn't doing. I kept shooting with 1 foot planted on the ground. But if you let go of the fear of falling on your back and kick with both feet in the air, you have a lot more control. And at that point, it doesn't take long before you hit the ball like this.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
Where'd you get this fine? Like, bitch, can I hit this fine?
We have spent 3 days and completed 9 goals. And now, we have finally arrived at the grand finale.
Top lift! ジャンピンターン始めました日本
We have seen even crazier goals in Blue Lock, but they're crazy because of the situation they were in. This goal is crazy because of its nature. From trapping the ball, dragging it behind the other leg, and spin jumping in the air for maximum power, that shit is crazy. And after countless of times mastering the steps of the goal, I had to admit, it got the best of me. It hurts my ego to the core, but Nagi is too good for us with this goal. But it wasn't over just yet. This is probably the goal that inspired the writer of Blue Lock for the Nagi goal. This is a more accessible version of the Nagi goal, but still very hard. Our legs were sore, our feet were hurting, and our whole body was tired. But lucky for us, this wasn't a living hell, because friends always make a dire situation laughable.
Hey, daar is het goal.
Out of nowhere we had the weak laugh. And I don't know if it was because of the pain or standing in the cold or the sore bodies, but we just couldn't stop laughing. And without realizing, our cameras actually started to turn off. But before that happened, we managed to recreate the goal.
In this video, I will recreate 9 impossible blue look goals, and this is one of them.
I think so, man.
And this goal sets the tone for the impossible goals coming in this video. And while this video might have started off with a lot of hype, at the moment it didn't feel like it. Because we just spent over 3 hours just to score this goal alone. Oh my days! And during the editing, I found out that Babatunde said this.
Bro, mijn linkerbeen is kapot. Ik ga het niet zeggen tegen jou, want dan weet ik zeker dat je nog gaat stoppen voor mij, maar we gaan wel door.
So after finally scoring Shido's Dragon Drive, we almost had no energy left for other goals. But I still wanted to try one anyway.
Alright, for the next goal, it's not a goal. I'm not gonna lie, I know. I'm sorry. It's not a goal, but it's a cool trick that I've seen in Blue Lock and I wanted to do ever since I saw it.
Yes, I will recreate the aura move that Rin pulled off the first time we met him. With this move, Rin shoots the first ball in the air with a big curve and arch, and then he shoots the second ball in a straight line, which hits the other ball mid-air.
This trick right here doesn't have a name, but I'm gonna call it the Rin aura move, bro. Babatunde is freaking exhausted because it took us almost 3 hours to do the Shido Dragon Drive. So right now, I'm gonna do this trick right here, and I hope that I will do it alone because Babatunde does not believe that I can do it alone, bro. We'll see about that.
Alright. Second day. My ego is not big enough. I cannot do it, alright?
Instead, Babatunde and I would pass the ball mid-air simultaneously, and we would try to hit each other's balls. Okay, pause.
Oh my days!
Hey, was die close of niet?
Heel close, bro.
Bro, these ones are actually impossible.
And at times, we got very, very close.
We moeten hem echt naar elkaar spelen.
Ja, misschien is dat het. Ja.
Oh my days, bro! Oh my days!
But that's also the closest we got. And at some point, Babatunde said that this was only demotivating and that we should actually move on to the next goal and actually start to get motivated. But moving on to the next goal was not only to give ourselves some motivation, but also to preserve some energy. Because in this video, bro, our bodies being fatigued and the goals not working were the least hard battles in this video. Because there is a secret enemy rising up.
Okay, so right now we will do the Shido heel kick with the back to the goal. You have to touch it and then you will heel kick it into the net. Yeah, I just want to talk about myself.
With this goal, Shido recovers a loose ball, and the moment he has possession of the ball, his back is looking at the goal. So nobody actually thought that he would actually try to score a goal. But out of nowhere, Shido prepares the ball for himself and heel kicks it into the net. And just like Nagi's juggling goal, we made it more difficult than it actually was.
Nah, but actually, Shido saw the ball coming that way. It was not blind because he saw a rebound and then he ran. So we can still look at the ball. We don't have to.
Yeah, okay, yes, that's right.
Yeah, nah.
Now that we were able to look at the ball, it did get easier to control the ball and aim it at the goal.
I need to put the ball more here so I can kick it like BAM! This.
And this time we were determined to get this goal because we couldn't let you guys down, we couldn't let ourselves down, we couldn't let our hard work down. This goal would mean so much because if we scored this goal, we knew that the motivation would be crazy and we would even score more goals. So this goal was needed.
Another thing with this goal is it doesn't need to be hard because the moment Shido shot the ball, everybody was perplexed. Nobody actually believed that Shido would shoot the freaking ball.
And not only that, bro, the big threat and enemy of this video I was talking about was still rising. It was getting way too warm.
By far the hardest Blue Lock goals video we've ever done. The sun fully out, we're dehydrated, the field is warm. Playing football for 4 hours, I'm not complaining at all, but woo, this is a challenge, man. This is a big ass challenge.
So we really needed a motivation boost to keep going, bro. But we kept missing. And at the moment, I thought we would actually fail to accomplish this goal and just scrap the video.
Let me know who's your favorite Blue Lock character. Mine is Shido, so I will try this one. I will finish this one. Okay.
Bro, This was the motivation we needed for the day. And with the sun still rising, we didn't waste any time and moved on to the next goal. And with this goal, Nagi receives a pass from Zantetsu. Then he traps the ball with the outside of his foot, and before the ball touches the ground, he shoots the ball in the net.
Okay, as you can see, we removed the top of the net. Why? Because Nagi scored the goal in the middle of the goal. It was not a top bin, it was the middle of the goal. So we're gonna make it easy for ourselves as well. And we're gonna aim for the middle of the goal.
And even though it took me some time to understand the motion, which annoyed Babatunde a bit.
Bro, wat is jouw probleem?
We managed to clear this goal quite fast.
But I'm not a cunt.
Let's work, man. Let's work. All right, the next goal we're gonna do is a goal that has been requested so many times by you guys. And it's the Kaiser Impact.
The Kaiser Impact is a high-speed, powerful, and accurate shot created by a fast lag swing. And with the Kaiser Impact, you don't shoot with the inside of your foot, but more with the part where your laces are. And that is a big problem for me, bro.
Nope. 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 Nope.
Okay, klaar. Screw this freaking goal, bro.
So all of our hope was in Babatunde.
Doe het met een rolletje.
Rolletje?
Ja.
And with that little tip, Babatunde's chances to hit his target went up. And it wasn't a matter of if he was gonna hit it, but when.
Oh, that one was close, bro. Bro, these shots are freaking cannonballs. Oh.
Kaiser.
Yeah? Okay, yeah. Alright, for the next goal, we're gonna do our first ever Bachira goal. And this is the goal he performed against Manshine City when he embarrassed Nagi.
Yes, the next goal was scored by Bachira when he scored the final goal against Manshine City. Bachira would first perform a roulette and immediately after a rainbow flick. He would give the ball a final touch mid-air and then score with a volley.
So we really need to push ourselves. So if you like this video, subscribe, follow the Instagram, bro.
This goal should not be hard because I can do a rainbow flick. And I can also do a roulette. I understood everything I needed to do. My body just couldn't keep up. I asked too much from my body, and eventually...
Touch. Oké, laten we even pauze.
Just like yesterday, I hit the ball with the front side of my foot and I already hit it yesterday. And it hurts like crazy right now. It's like, I mean, I don't know if I can play, man. It hurts like crazy. I just need to take my rest.
And with this, we ended the day, hoping that tomorrow would be a little better.
All right, y'all. It's officially the next day, and I would like to start off positive, full of energy, but the situation is not positive at all. For today, we're aiming to complete 2 goals. If we get 3 goals, it would be amazing, but we have 2 hours left before the peak heat actually comes.
Okay, let's stop talking and...
Yeah, exactly. We don't have time. We don't have time.
Oh, and that wasn't our only problem, because Babatunde and I lived 2 hours apart from each other, and this was the last day I would stay over at his place.
Yeah, man. This is by far the most difficult Blue Lock goals video we've done. And this is a big ass challenge.
So the next goal I'm going to recreate is the Demon King goal from Isagi, and this is where Isagi receives a pass from behind and scores with a direct shot. But with bodies that couldn't keep up, warm bottles of water, and a sun that kept rising, we couldn't keep up.
The thing is, I'm always prepared to do the most for my YouTube channel, but I cannot always expect it for the people who are actually helping this channel, right? So I made a promise with Babatunde, and I told him if he says, okay, this is it for today, then we're gonna stop it. I respect that.
And while walking to the camera, I asked myself, are these goals really impossible?
I'm sorry to disappoint you, man.